As somebody with chronic pain and the daughter of an addict, I am very torn as to whether or not to take pain medication. This comes up because I just saw a video with what I'm assuming is a doctor. She stitched onto someone else's video talking about this. The original video was talking about people who come in and want to get their pain meds 1 or 2 weeks early. And the video I was actually watching was talking about how people with chronic pain have issues not wanting to ask for more pain pills because we don't want to be seen as seekers or drug addicts, and that some people are suffering with pain so much to the point that they're committing suicide. First off, I am nowhere near that, so I just want to say that right off. But I'm watching this video as I'm sitting on a heating pad, thus why the lighting is kind of crappy and everything, instead of taking a pain pill, because I am pain pill averse, because I don't ever want to risk developing a habit. But also, what happens if I go through my pain pills and I really need them? I didn't even seek treatment for things that I had a lot of pain with, because all they're going to do is give me pain pills. And so I've suffered for years. I'm 50 years old with stuff. My husband technically is in charge of my pain pills because I won't take them often enough. But one of the big reasons is my mom was on Vicodin for over 10 years, and she doctor shopped. And my mother may have had some pain, but my mother didn't have any real chronic issues. My mother was a drug addict. Then she went and switched to methadone for over 20 years. And she ended up killing her liver. My mother died of liver failure, and she wouldn't turn down the pain pills at all. I don't even know who gave her methadone for 20 years. I was married for all of that. And my uncles, her 3 siblings, all have passed at this point. All of them passed within 2 years of each other, in their early 60s to 50s. But they all had drug abuse issues of different levels. Some suffered from PTSD. We all think that we all have some neurodivergency. So there are reasons. I'm not saying it like that, but they weren't actually treating medical conditions necessarily. I mean, my uncle with PTSD did. I mean, to the point that one uncle gave himself hepatitis C with needle use and cirrhosis of the liver. All of it. All of it. So I worry about being seen as being a seeker. And when I say that, I mean, I had C-sections with all my kids. And my youngest was 1 year old when I had a partial hysterectomy. And I went in so self-conscious in a week because I'd gone through all the pain pills he sent me home with. And I started on the ones I had left over from my C-section a year earlier. And he says, let me guess, you took the pills that you had left over. I go, yeah. He goes, honey, you don't have a drug problem if you can let pain pills sit in your cabinet for a year. You're okay. You should have called me. I would have prescribed them. I expected a call. That is how some of us use our pain pills, even when I'm relatively pain-free. But I have chronic blood vessels that thrombose and hurt and clot and have problems all the time. And I am so self-conscious of the fact that I have a bottle of pain pills next to my bed, and I want to make sure that I don't ever overuse them, which means I've been out on my feet shopping. I had to go grocery shopping after manual lymphatic drainage massage. And I've been on my feet for 4 hours, and I forgot to take half a pain pill before I left. I take Tramadol so I can still drive, and it doesn't affect me greatly. And I'm sitting here, and rather than thinking about taking a pain pill, I'm sitting on a heating pad alone. My husband doesn't know that yet. He's going to come back in the office, and we're probably going to have that discussion. And he'll grab them as he walks by and brings it to me. But yeah, so there are providers who are always suspicious of chronic pain people, but there's people with chronic pain that are worried about how others see them and the chance of developing something. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard line to toe for everybody, and I can't imagine if I was in more pain. I cannot imagine at all. So when you see people taking pain pills, when you see people needing to get them refilled, be slow to judge, because you don't know what's going on. You don't know their own mental struggle and problems they have that may stop them from taking the medication they need. So, okay, rant over. Bye.